All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're about to go into the catacombs, and this is a fairly pivotal scene in the film because we have, prior to this, we have the Moloch scene. We have Freda's awakening as a person who sees the other side and what's happening to the workers, and he follows Maria and finds her down in the catacombs. Catacombs are representative of early Christians who needed to meet underneath Rome so that they wouldn't get killed and slaughtered for following the wrong kind of God. You'll see a lot of biblical imagery and symbolism. The idea of the head and the hands need a mediator. We need a savior. We need someone to come in, and be that person. And obviously it's a Jesus-like figure. Maria represents Mary, the virginal person. That's why she's in white with the sort of halo around her. She has candles behind her. She is at a pulpit. The workers aren't really sort of thinking for themselves, but she is preaching peace, and it's very, very important. They're bowing down to either her or her ideas. That's up to you to make that sort of inference. But there's this idea that the workers are waiting for their mediator. Okay, once again, she's dressed differently to the others, and here's Freda. He's just done a little bit of work in the factory and found that to be quite disturbing, but he realizes that he could be that person. Okay, once again we have that sort of halo effect of light around her hair. We have the candles in the background. Okay, and we have this idea of hope. She is presenting hope for these workers. Alright, we have Freda bowing down, and my dogs are outside now, so they won't interrupt. Okay, the workers, the unrest of the workers. Okay, now what you don't know is up top we have Freda, Joe Fredison and Rotwang are spying on them to find out what they're doing. They realise that there is this sort of uprising occurring. Once again, the crosses in the background, the candles, we have a cross here. Okay, so very symbolic of Christianity waiting for the Saviour. Joe Fredison, the Almighty, the Omniscient, he can watch everybody. Now we have a little bit of connection here, which Rotwang sees. Okay, now have a look at the gesturing here. Okay, her hand is on her heart, representing her goodness. He's reaching out to her. Okay, both clenching at their hearts. Okay, we know that this is love. Okay, she's slow, she's full of goodness, and she realizes that he could possibly be the one. Pretty slow stuff here. Okay, but she realizes that this is the Jesus figure, this is the Saviour, the mediator between you called me and here I am. So this is where he takes on the plea. Alright, so it's a very important scene, just in terms of him realizing that he now has to do something. The problem for these two guys is that Rotwang and Freda have seen what's going on, so they're going to create a robot Maria.